Hey there, history buffs and curious minds. Welcome to our exciting series where we uncover the top historical moments for each day of the year. Today, we're kicking things off with January 1st, a day packed with milestones that shaped the world. Stick around as we dive into 5 fascinating events that make the start of the year truly unforgettable. First up, we're heading back to 1582. Picture this. You're living in the 16th century, and suddenly you're told to change your calendar. That's exactly what happened when the Gregorian calendar was adopted. Pope Gregory XIII introduced this new system to fix issues with the old Julian calendar. The Julian calendar was slightly off, causing seasons to shift over time. This new calendar adjusted the leap year rule and aligned the calendar year more closely with the solar year. It was a big deal, affecting everything from religious holidays to crop planting times. Not everyone adopted it right away, though. Some countries took centuries to make the switch. This calendar is the one we use today, so every time you check your phone for the date, you can thank Pope Gregory. Now, let's fast forward to a more recent January 1st event. The year is 2002, and Europe is buzzing with excitement. Why? It's the day the euro currency was introduced for public use. This was a massive step for European integration. 12 countries said goodbye to their national currencies and hello to the euro. Think about it. French francs, German marks, Italian liras, all replaced by a single currency. It wasn't just about money, it was about unity and easier trade. People could now travel across Europe without constantly exchanging currencies. Businesses could trade more easily across borders. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Some people were nostalgic for their old currencies, others worried about price increases. But overall, the euro has become a symbol of European cooperation and economic strength. Let's jump back in time again to January 1st, 1863. The United States is torn apart by the Civil War. On this day, President Abraham Lincoln issues the Emancipation Proclamation. This document declared that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious states are and henceforward shall be free. Now, it's important to understand that this didn't immediately free all slaves. It only applied to states that had seceded from the Union. But it was a crucial turning point in the Civil War and American history. The proclamation changed the character of the war. It was no longer just about preserving the Union. It was now also a fight for human freedom. This document paved the way for the 13th Amendment, which would later abolish slavery throughout the entire United States. Now, let's hop across the Atlantic to January 1st, 1801. This date marks the formation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Before this, Great Britain and Ireland were separate kingdoms, albeit with the same monarch. The Act of Union brought them together into one unified state. This union lasted for over 120 years until the establishment of the Irish Free State in 1922. The reasons behind this union were complex. There were concerns about security, especially with the threat of Napoleonic France looming. Economic factors played a role too. For Ireland, it meant representation in the British Parliament. For Britain, it meant more control over Irish affairs. This union had far-reaching consequences, shaping the political landscape of the British Isles for generations. Our final stop on this historical journey takes us to the Caribbean. January 1st, 1804. Haiti declares its independence from France. Haiti became the first black republic in the world and the second independent nation in the Americas, after the United States. The Haitian Revolution was a complex and brutal conflict. It began as a slave revolt and ended with the defeat of Napoleon's forces. Haiti's independence came at a great cost. The country faced international isolation and economic challenges. Many countries, including the United States, refused to recognize Haiti's independence for decades. Despite these challenges, Haiti's independence remains a powerful symbol of resistance against slavery and colonialism. So there you have it, 5 major events that make January 1st more than just New Year's Day. Next time you're celebrating the new year, take a moment to remember these significant historical events. Until next time, take care and goodbye.